Hello everyone and welcome back to my new video. You are watching the Wealthy Brains, and now let's get in this video. Meet the billionaire who will charter the first private mission to space. Jared Isaacman is the founder and CEO of Harbortouch, a payment processing organization based in Allentown, PA. He is also the CEO of Draken International, a provider of contract air services. Jared has been named as a finalist for the Ernst Young Entrepreneur of the Year award for 2006, 2007, and 2008, and was the youngest person ever named as one of the Green Sheet's industry leaders. Under Isaacman, Harbortouch has become one of the largest payment processors in the nation, providing merchant services for over 100,000 locations and processing in excess of $12 billion in credit card volume annually. Harbortouch was named one of the fastest growing private companies in the US for 3 consecutive years, from 2005 to 2007, by Inc. magazine, and was ranked by Deloitte's Technology Fast 50, their list of fastest growing technology companies in Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York area in 2008. In April 2009, he has set a world record for circumnavigating the globe in a light jet, making the flight in 61, 51, 15, about 20 hours faster than the previous record of 82 hours, making the flight in 61 hours, 51 minutes, and 15 seconds, about 20 hours faster than the previous record of 82 hours. The world record attempt was made as a fundraising event for Make-A-Wish Foundation of New Jersey. He flew a Cessna Citation CJ2 with 2 other crew members, skipping stops in India and Japan. In 2021, new era is opening in spaceflight, a future where anyone, at least anyone with tens of millions of dollars, can buy a rocket ride to see Earth from a couple of hundred miles up. In February of 2021, Jared Isaacman, a 37-year-old billionaire, announced that he was essentially chartering a rocket and spacecraft from SpaceX, the company started by Elon Musk, for a 3 or 4 day trip to space. Scheduled to launch in October, it is to be the first mission to orbit where none of the people aboard is a professional astronaut from NASA or any other government space agency. Mr. Isaacman's announcement follows last week's report of a private mission, also on a SpaceX vessel, to the International Space Station. 3 customers are paying $55 million each for an 8-day stay, which would occur as soon as next January. "We want to work towards a Jetsons-like world," Mr. Isaacman said in an interview. He is the founder and chief executive of Shift4 Payments, a company that sells credit card processing terminals and point-of-sale systems to restaurants and other businesses. And one of the people going on the trip, named Inspiration 4, could be you. There are 4 seats in current SpaceX Crew Dragon capsules, and Mr. Isaacman is looking for fellow travelers who are not super wealthy. He is giving 2 of the seats to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, which treats children at no charge and develops cures for childhood cancers as well as other diseases. One of those seats will go to a frontline healthcare worker at St. Jude, actually a former cancer survivor who was treated at St. Jude and has come back and is an employee there today, Mr. Isaacman said. He and hospital officials did not name the St. Jude employee on Monday. The other seat will be raffled off to someone at random, with the goal of raising at least $200 million for St. Jude. You do not need to donate to enter for a chance as the trip to space, but each dollar donated counts as 10 entries, up to 10,000 entries. Only United States citizens and legal permanent residents 18 or older can enter the raffle. Someone selected for the trip must be under 6 feet, 6 inches in height, weigh less than 250 pounds, and pass psychological and physical tests. Mr. Isaacman declined to disclose how much he is paying for his private mission to space, but, he said, It's very safe to say that we aim to raise in support of that cause is going to be far in excess of the cost of the mission. He said he had committed to personally donating $100 million. If you're going to accomplish all those great things out in space, all that progress, then you have an obligation to do some considerable good here on Earth. Like make sure you conquer childhood cancer along the way, he said. The fourth seat in the Crew Dragon will go to an entrepreneur in Shark Tank-like contest run by Shift 4. Details of the entrepreneurial contest are posted on the Shift 4 website. The winners of the St. Jude sweepstakes and the Shift 4 competition will be selected in about a month. The crew members will be then fitted for spacesuits and begin training. Let's have fun and inspire the public and get people fired up about the future, Mr. Musk said. This will not be the first time Mr. Isaacman has gone far and fast. He flies fighter jets for fun, and in 2012 he founded Draken International, which owns fighter jets and provides training for pilots in the United States military. I've been a SpaceX fanboy for a long time, Mr. Isaacman said. I've been a space enthusiast since I was in kindergarten. SpaceX developed the Crew Dragon for NASA to take astronauts to and from the International Space Station. The first crew mission, with two NASA astronauts, Robert L. Behnken and Douglas G. Hurley, launched in May last year. The second carried 4 astronauts there in November, and a third crew is to make the trip in the spring. Mr. Musk said the current plan was for Mr. Isaacman to ride in Resilience, a capsule that launched in November and is currently docked at the space station. After the successful first mission by Mr. Behnken and Mr. Hurley, Mr. Isaacman again asked his SpaceX contracts to keep him in mind. Mr. Isaacman again asked his SpaceX contacts to keep him in mind. This time, the response back was, "I think we're ready to have that conversation," he said, and things went very, very quick from there. Mr. Isaacman intends to be more than a passenger. He will learn how to operate the spacecraft and serve as its commander. That's just kind of in my DNA, he said. Isaacman doesn't rule out sending more tourists into space. If the mission is successful, he said, then there's going to be an awful lot of people who are going to get the opportunity to go up and explore among the stars. This is all for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like, and if you are new, then do not forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the future updates. Thank you for watching.